All right, YouTube, what is going on, guys? How are you doing, you beautiful people? Welcome back to another video, another tutorial, another little health development chat, whatever you want to call these. And super simple, guys, in today's video, you read the title, we are speaking of my top 5 daily supplements that I take daily, every single day. So as a bit of context to you guys, they're all right here. I'm looking at them. These supplements I've been taking on and off, swapping here and there for really... Some have been multiple years, some have been a few months, and I just wanted to explain what I take, the benefits, the reasons why, and yeah, now before, a little disclosure to you guys, I am not a certified health practitioner, or I'm not a doctor, okay, so please do your own research before you consider maybe utilizing some of these supplements yourself, okay? I'm just going off my own experience, my own research, what has worked for me, and so let's just do that, okay? So anyways, with that said, guys, let's have some fun. Let's first start off with, it's like the book one. Which one do I choose? By no means, guys, also, like, is there a particular order with which one is best? I'm just picking a random one. All right, cool. Let's start with this one because it is at the very beginning. Okay, so, guys, this is Veggie Greens, okay? Let's focus. No, not on my face. No, see, Canon's autofocus is too good. There we go, Veggie Greens, okay. Now, Veggie Greens, guys, I've been using this on and off for multiple years now. I really just got back into it as the past couple weeks to a month, and guys, there are so many benefits to this. Now, you guys know on this channel, I preach during the full days of eating. You need your vegetables, okay? This is just common sense. There are a plethora of benefits. Like, please, 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 I don't care if you're a guy, if you're a girl, if you're old, if you're young, you need your vegetable intake, okay? And now Veggie Greens is a supplement that can help you with just that, okay? Now, first off, by no means am I sponsored by any of these guys or my, affiliated. This is just, again, my own personal experience. Veggie Greens, guys, is a Veggie Greens supplement that can enable you or allow you to help hit that micronutrient intake for you guys, okay? Micronutrients are the vitamins and minerals that we attain from fruits and vegetables, and Veggie Greens has just that. Now, I'm not going to read out every single micronutrient or vegetable in here. There are probably, like, legit, no word of a lie, like 200-300. You guys can see that. And supposedly Veggie Greens, one scoop of this, once a day, whatever, is equivalent to about 8 servings of vegetables. Now, let me explain some of the benefits of a higher vegetable intake, or at least what I feel on this, because I don't take this every day, and I don't think you need to. I take it on days where I notice my natural vegetable intake through whole foods is a bit lower, and that's what I'd recommend. I'd recommend you actually aim, just like the full days of eating, try to get all your fruits, vegetables, food, period, supplements through whole natural sources, okay? These are supplements. These are things that you can take to help. Does that make sense? So some of the benefits right off the bat, guys, with Veggie Greens is digestion. You are going to feel amazing, okay? Having a high vegetable intake, your digestion is just going to be through the roof. Energy, clarity, focus. A big one, guys, which may kind of sound a little strange to you guys, is actually your pH balance, okay? Now, in our body, think of a pH scale. We learned this in, like, chemistry, right? Where on the very low numbers, we have things that are very acidic, okay? So I'm not going to go super low, but let's just, things like lemon juice or orange juice or processed foods. I mean, it's a massive scale, okay? But things that are acidic in our body, and then we have things that are basic or more, alkaline based. Vegetables are much higher on this scale, and our body wants to be as neutral as we can. So I believe neutral is 7, right? We have 0, 14, and 7. A lot of us, though, unfortunately, myself included at times, we become very acidic, okay? Because maybe our food options aren't the best. Like I said, vegetable intakes and wholer, cleaner food sources are usually higher on the pH scale. Because sometimes we don't get those cleaner sources, we reside lower on the pH scale, which is more acidic. And the reason we don't want to be acidic is because that is actually how a lot of disease or even things like acne or cold sores, or just like, that's how problems literally and figuratively breed when you're in an acidic state. Okay, your body's not super optimal in that state. So by having Veggie Greens, I notice immediately, literally within like 10 to 15 minutes, it sounds funny, I feel so much more basic, or I feel so much less acidic. It's awesome, dude. And through that, that can help a plethora of things. So again, guys, digestion, energy, mood, your pH level, like, eat more vegetables, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's how it feels. So that's number 1, guys, on the supplement daily list, or most daily. The next thing, let's talk about this. Now, these guys are kind of like my health/fitness supplements, just things I take. That is creatine. Focus on the creatine, man. focus on, no, not on me. Okay, Canon, I need you to smarten up. There you go. So this is creatine monohydrate, guys. Now, for some of you guys unaware, I am super into fitness. I've been into fitness. I don't know what that was. I'm super into fitness. I've been into fitness for about 7 years now. And creatine is something I've taken on and off again for multiple years. Now, again, I'm not going to go into complete scientific depth to each one of these because the video would take an hour long. So again, do your own research. But creatine, in a nutshell, guys, is a supplement. It is safe. It's one of the most scientifically reviewed or touched on supplements, period. I believe there are like over 700-800 studies from the last time I've looked at it. Creatine, in and of a nutshell, guys, you gotta think of it like this, okay? Super simple. Our body, how it works, okay? When you lift weights, this is why you predominantly take creatine if you're into weightlifting. You don't really just take creatine if you're just like an everyday Joe, okay? Creatine, how our body works is our first, fastest, quickest energy source is ATP, adenosine triphosphate, okay? So this is what we're going to use when we're doing things like sprints or very high intensity explosive movements. Our body uses ATP before it uses different, more oxygen-based sources down the road, like you do if you're in a marathon or you're running. It's going to be very heavy oxygen-based, where if you're sprinting, you know, there's an energy source your body uses before it uses more of an oxygen-based source. Does that make sense? So that's what ATP is, okay? Now, creatine, what happens is in our body, naturally, when we do these very quick bursts or intense things, like I'm doing this, like I'm pretending I'm benching, okay? Or like benching or doing quick deadlifts or sprints or anything that is explosive, we use ATP. Now, once we use our ATP, our body, it then turns to ADP. So adenosine triphosphate then turns to adenosine diphosphate, okay? So it's losing a phosphorus particle. So adenosine triphosphate turns to ADP. Now, creatine, what that does is that once we ingest it inside of our body, that gives its phosphorus, okay, into our body, and that turns that ADP back to ATP. So instead of 3 phosphorus, there's 2, AT, like adenosine triphosphate to adenosine diphosphate. Creatine has phosphorus inside of it. It comes back and it turns that adenosine diphosphate back to adenosine triphosphate, therefore allowing our body to utilize more energy to do these things, okay? So that's why I take it. I'm big into strength training. So that's creatine. It works. It's safe. You don't need to take it. This is just what I do. And yeah, it's very cheap. You know, I just picked this up like a few days ago. This is like a year supply for like $40. And you can get this anywhere. I'm not affiliated with any like specific brand or thing. Like it's all pretty much the exact same. Again, be safe. Don't take any of these in stupid excess. Be smart. All right, the third, now that we're on kind of like a fitness fix right now, and then we'll go back onto our, just make sure we're all good. And then we'll go back onto our more health stuff. Let's do pre-workout, okay? Now, I'm probably going to get a lot of slack in the comments for this, like, pre-workout? Why are you telling me to take this? Pre-workout, guys, in a nutshell. Again, I'm super big into fitness. I'm very big into strength training. Pre-workout is really just an energy booster, okay? So first and foremost, there's caffeine. Now, caffeine, you can attain that from many things. Coffee, okay? So you don't need a pre-workout. But the benefit of pre-workout is a few things. One, I just love the taste. I'm not even going to lie. This is pink lemonade. I love it. And I'm also not going to lie, there's a bit of like a placebo for me, at least. I'm not saying it's with creatine, but when I have this taste in my mind, I've literally had it, I've connected a neural association with that taste. The second I feel it, it's gym mode. And this is actually a no BS reason why a lot of people take creatine or pre-workout or supplements like this, because the second they taste it, it puts them in the zone. It's kind of like when you wake up in the morning and you have your first sip of coffee, it puts you in the zone of, okay, work mode. Or, you know, for you, it's, I don't know, when you turn on the shower, you think, okay, wake up time. Does that make sense? But creatine, in a nutshell, guys, it contains things like caffeine. It also contains something called beta-alanine, which a lot of creatines have. This is what gives you that little tingly feeling, and that can improve your muscular endurance. It can reduce fatigue. There are a ton of little tiny chemicals inside. That sounds so bad, chemicals. There are things inside creatine. Why am I getting this mixed up? Okay, so you have things like caffeine, beta-alanine. You actually do have a bit of creatine inside of this, just tiny stimulants or supplements inside pre-workout that can enable you to have a bit more energy, push a little bit harder in the gym. Again, guys, this is legal. It's safe. Don't be stupid. Don't take 5 scoops of this before the gym. Like, you just need a little hit, bit of caffeine. There's a bit of pump product in here, so you're going to feel good. Your blood vessels and your veins are going to dilate a little bit. You're going to be bigger, stronger, have that bit of clarity. It helps, okay? Again, you don't need a pre-workout. I'm making that very evident right now. You do not need one. And for many years, my first like 5-6 years of lifting, I didn't take one. I've only taken it now the past year or so because maybe I'm just getting lazy, or my numbers are getting so heavy that like I need a little kick. Okay, creatine. All right, let's now move on to number 4 and 5 for the health supplements. These are awesome. I've taken one of these for multiple years, and the other one's a bit newer. All right, let's start with, yeah, I'm gonna save the whoa, you David, you take that to the end. Number 4, melatonin. Okay, come on. Melatonin is a naturally occurring hormone or chemical in our brain. We actually produce it ourselves in our pineal gland, which allows our body to regulate our sleeping functions and patterns, okay? So you can think of it like this. Melatonin in our body, every single one of us, you, me, everyone, if you sleep, you produce melatonin, okay? Melatonin, once it is produced in the body, it basically primes or tells your body, that hormone, to go to sleep, okay? So when the lights are off or when it gets dark outside, melatonin will naturally begin to ramp up because it's letting your body know, okay, there's no lights, maybe we should go to bed now. So melatonin can affect not even just sleep, a ton of things. It can help regulate with your digestion, basically your circadian rhythm, okay? So the pattern-based activities that your body goes on, okay? Now, the problem is that melatonin in kind of today's age can be a little trickier to produce because there are so many stimulants or things that are blocking that production. Because you guys got to keep in mind, once you open the blinds or there's light, or we have a horrible one, I'm going to make a video on this soon, blue light. This is why I keep my phone on nighttime mode. So if we have blue light or light sources or all these noises and things like that, melatonin will not be produced as much because the body is basically thinking like, okay, dude, it's time to get up. Like, let's go. So if you are having trouble sleeping or you have insomnia, what I do is I will take a bit of melatonin as a supplement to help regulate my own production of melatonin so I can then fall asleep. Does that make sense? Excuse me. I do not take melatonin. In fact, I don't really take any of these every single day. I take it when I need it. When I'm restless at night, it's like 1, 2, 3 in the morning, and like I know I'm not getting sleep. Maybe I have a lot on my mind, or maybe I'm looking at my phone, I'm not perfect, then melatonin can definitely help. So that's how it works, guys. It is a naturally occurring hormone. Your pineal gland, it produces it, it creates it. That's what it does. There can be issues because of, stimulus. We're keeping this guy awake, okay? Try to make it, just try to chill out. Melatonin can help, all right? I'll finish it there because this is quite a long video. Anyways, guys, the 5th and last daily-ish supplement that I take every single day. I've been taking this for the past 2 to 3 months, I want to say. Maybe some of you know what I'm about to say based on the recent Day in the Life video I did, but that is CBD oil. CBD oil. I don't know if that's going to focus. Anyways, though, it's a little tiny bottle. You get the gist of it. CBD oil. Now, before some of you guys think, David, you're a pothead, you're a this, what is going on? I can't believe it. Let's break it down a little bit. And again, guys, I'm not a CBD expert. I'm not a supplement, I was going to say paleontologist, but this is from my own research, my own understanding and how it works with me. Now, CBD, guys, in a nutshell, so when you think of weed or cannabis, okay, what we smoke, all right, there are 2 main compounds, or they're called cannabinoids inside of that, and that is, or are, THC and CBD, okay? Now, these are going to vary in different lengths or strengths based on the strain, okay? So some strains of weed are going to have higher THC and low CBD. Some are going to have higher CBD and lower THC, okay? It's all going to depend on the strain. Now, here's the thing, okay, with these 2 cannabinoids, we actually in our body, we have endocannabinoid receptors. So in our brain, it's actually really cool. We have, like, first and foremost, we have an endocannabinoid system in our body, so it can literally, like, this is why weed can affect us and we can feel these things, because we literally have a system in our body that enables us to do so. Now, with that system, we have endocannabinoid receptors, okay? And these receptors, what it does is once we have these cannabinoids like THC or CBD, it then affects us. Now, here's the thing, okay? Here's why CBD is okay. THC, so not CBD, THC, the one cannabinoid, is the cannabinoid that is known for the high, okay? So that's the psychoactive compound. That's what's actually going to get you feeling euphoria or paranoia, like for me. That's what's going to get you in your head or in your body. It affects everyone differently. Personally, for me, I can't do weed. I can't do THC because I get very paranoid and anxious, and that's because it's a psychoactive compound. It literally is like a stimulant. It changes your body's chemistry, okay? Now, CBD, on the other hand, the other cannabinoid, am I getting that right? Cannabinoid? yeah, some big words, man. The other one, besides THC, that one is not psychoactive. So this one will not give you paranoia or all of these stimulus-based effects. It will not, okay? And I know that because I take it and I don't feel any of it. CBD it does basically the opposite. It relaxes you. It calms you down. This is the cannabinoid in weed. Usually when you smoke weed and you feel really calm and chill, that's usually the CBD, not the THC. The THC is usually the one where you get all those crazy thoughts and you're looking at a movie for like 3 hours and then you're thinking about space. Like, that's more or less THC in a nutshell. Or you can get anxious. So CBD, guys, in a nutshell, I'm speaking quick because my camera's about to die. It can help so many things. It can help anxiety. It can relieve depression. It can help digestion. It can help with sleep. Anything that's going to relax and calm you, okay? It is the chill cannabinoid. It's the chill chemical in weed, we're going to say. So I take this as a dropper. This is an oil form. They extract this straight from the cannabis plant. They just have CBD. There's no THC in here. And you can have that, 1 time a day, 2 times a day, once every other day. There's different strengths. It's going to depend. So I will take that if I'm noticing I'm feeling a little bit anxious or whatever. I actually just took it before this video. Not that I was necessarily anxious, but it chills you out. I've talked about all these 5 in-depth supplements pretty with ease. I'm not going to say it's because the CBD, but like, it can help you, okay? So yeah, that's what I take. These are the 5 daily health fitness supplements I take. I want to be very clear. By no means do you need to take any of these. These are not magic pills that are going to change your life and you're going to have, an amazing life. Like, no, they can help. They're supplements. I still believe you should aim for a more holistic, happy, natural, healthy life by yourself, and these can just be like a little cherry on top. So I'm going to finish it there. If you guys liked it, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you guys take any supplements that maybe you love. Maybe I'll consider taking them down below. Let me know if you didn't agree with me or if I said something wrong or whatever. I would love to start a discussion, so let me know, guys. And as always, as a plug, guys, you can check out the 2 creator courses, okay? The internal and external creator courses, where we don't necessarily speak of CBD oil and supplements, but I speak of more tactics and tools I use myself to improve my health, my mindset, my whole ability to create better content for YouTube, for the world, and, it's to help you guys as creators, and we're all creators, okay? These help me become a better creator to create content, and so will those courses. So down below, check them out if you are interested. So I'm going to finish it there. Thank you guys. Much love. I will talk to you all in the next one. And yeah, go get these or don't get these. I don't care. Just this is what I use. So I love you all. Thanks, guys. Till the next video. Much love. Peace.